ladies and gentlemen, for the 771st time, the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Jew Unit, aka the guy in the Waffle House flip-flops.
What's up, bitches?
As well as Jubu, aka Lisa. As well as that dude called Mike, aka L Black Hand Day.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Oh, Mike just trying to get by. Hey, Jubu, pull that mic a little closer to yourself, thank you.
I got a couple things.
All right, hold on. Jew Unit has hit us with a couple things, y'all. So what we got?
If you ain't rolling fucking J's like this, I give Mason some time to zoom in on it.
That's gonna be turtle finger.
Thank you.
Look, turtle finger thick.
That ain't quite turtle finger.
Then you ain't rolling them. You ain't rolling. That's frog leg. If you ain't rolling the frog leg, you ain't rolling the frog leg. Second thing, to all you flat earth fuckers out there.
Oh,
Here you go again.
There was
Lord.
some bitch did fly all the way around the world, right? From start to start.
Do you mean like...
How you do that if it's flat? How you do that if it's flat, Sway? How you do that if it's flat, Sway? You can't do that if it's flat, Sway. You can't do that if it's flat, Sway. And where's the smoke go back again? Canada. Fuckers.
You get into... You cover your subjects way too quick.
Hey, that shit gets weird. When you start drinking that, whatever time I start drinking today, you cover subjects, bro. Alright?
What is their argument that is not
Life.
the case?
Everything. They got all kinds of shit going for them. Flat earthers.
We're asking you.
So
We've already tried to
Chime
flat
in.
earth off.
Chime in.
You want to talk to another flat earther?
We need
clearly.
to have a flat earth off. I need a Zoom flat earth off for four of them some bitches just going at it. Just flat earthathon and one normal cat talking about that's not right.
Flat Earthathon.
A flat earthathon. I need a flat earth off or a flat earth off. Just a normal dude talking to a flat earther. Just coming at it like slap fight, you know what I'm screaming?
Nah,
hit me with a quote, you hit me with back one. You know
I
what
mean, that's kind of what we did when we had Dave on, but I mean...
Dave was spitting too much knowledge for anybody else to talk, really.
Nah, Dave was spitting too many big words.
Dave was throwing out like 9 cents per question, you know what I mean? Like 12 facts. Well, facts per question, you know what I'm screaming?
12 stated things that he believed to be
In like a 30-second period. So,
Alright,
So we need a different flat earther to deal with before we ever let Dave.
that's what we said. We definitely need a new flat. We definitely need a second flat earth.
I think it would be really fun if Flat Earth Dave was on and we were like, yo, remember the time we had Flat Earth Judy on and she said this, and Flat Earth Dave, you're not contradicting.
we got to get them on, and then we got to get them on together to see if they like are conspiracy or not. Like if they
make them
conspire
go
or not.
against each other. See if they line up. That's the
was
question.
Wiley Hardman Post.
To fly?
Was a famed American aviator during the interwar period and the first pilot to fly solo around the world. Also known for his work in high altitude flying. Post helped develop one of the first pressure suits and discovered the jet stream. So this is the motherfucker that discovered the jet stream. You know, the motherfucker.
Yeah, I know
the thing that moves the air around.
He
Yeah.
was looking at me all
What's
funny.
his name?
Post.
Wiley Hardman Post.
Well, who came up with the word jet stream then, man? What the hell?
You think he'd have called it a post stream or
Oh,
something?
something. I don't know. He got nothing jet or nothing in that name at all, man. What
Well,
is
he
this?
was flying in his jet and caught the
How
stream.
long ago was this? This was a long time ago, right?
He says
Let's
enter
see.
war, I imagine,
Enter
between
war
World War
period.
I and II.
It has, between the two wars. Let's see.
I mean, I would like to see how they would debate the fact that you can literally fly around the circular world. Like, they can use pseudoscience for a lot of different things, and they have like the most famous flat earthers have like absolutely said like, oh, like ships and shit just like drop off the horizon.
No, I'm saying shit just falls off the water, just goes away, and then it just comes right back.
You just go over the edge and
Yeah,
keep
just
going.
over the edge. Like the water just keeps going over and then comes
He
back.
said something along the lines of that you're going in a circle. You're not actually going one way or the
that
other.
you're not going around.
Yeah, you're just
like,
circling.
ooh.
Because
Okay.
the flat Earth they think is like flat. like in a circle, like as if it was like a quarter.
Like a frisbee disc.
Right. Like
So
a
you're
frisbee.
basically just following like a
Right.
I don't know,
It's
man.
like it has like a
fucking
lean or
crazy.
something. I don't know. It's kind of wild. But apparently aliens are real too now.
They are.
Aliens
Well,
been
look,
real,
we've
man.
been
It's
knowing
been
that.
real. No
Fire
one
in the
gives a
sky,
fuck.
bro.
My
They've been
rent's
real
too
since
high.
fire in the sky, bro.
Here's the thing, motherfuckers been believing. We knew aliens been around since day
Who
fucking
gives a
one.
fuck?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the
got
economy.
Look, hold on. Everybody got
Fuck all
problems
that.
now.
What do
The
you-
Because
only
look,
thing that ain't real is the blue people.
they might be real too.
They ain't no
that blue
avatars
man, they
running
had a
around
whole
there. They ain't no
group, dude.
avatars running
Not
around
a
there.
blue-
You might have
Oh.
some.
The avatar people. They ain't no
They
avatars.
might have a plan of their own. They
Nah,
might, they
bro.
might be.
Nah, what we in the
You
the
never know.
multiverse now?
What do you think
No,
they
no,
look
no.
like?
Multiverse now?
What do you think motherfucking aliens look like?
The
Aliens
universe.
look like the green, like the aliens look like they did in when
they
I think
could.
Independence Day did it best.
Nah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That's how it is.
Look, I
That's what
think
they
they're
look
just
like.
giant versions of us. I think we're the offspring of what the fuck happened. We're the fuck ups that they just keep
Fire
an
the
eye
Sky
on.
aliens
no, we're
look
what
just the
happens
same
when
as
you-
Independence Day aliens.
retarded
We're what
cousins.
happens when you cross a monkey with the
No.
alien. The aliens crash landed here,
And they
started
crossbreed us?
crossbreeding themselves
Yeah.
with the monkeys, and then the monkeys come out with like not much hair on them and arguing about stupid things. My dick bigger than yours. Fuck you. You know, that kind of shit. You know, that's what the monkey's been arguing about for years and years. Just my land. No,
Well,
you're my land. No, my land.
My kid did come to me the other day and was like, Mom, I totally believe in evolution and all that stuff. He's like, but why aren't chimpanzees, gorillas, all the monkey family, why aren't they still evolving
They are evolving.
into humans?
They've reached the Stone Age, sweetheart.
Is that what the answer is? Can you tell my son, please? Because I literally was like, duh, I don't know.
I'll see if I can find you an article or something and send it to you.
Please, I'm text it to him because
Yeah.
I was a little stumped on that one. I didn't know how to combat that.
No, they are evolving. Absolutely.
Yeah, they know how to use smartphones. That's for sure.
I mean, didn't you see the monkey, the chimp, when he picked up the AK-47 in the
Yeah.
jungle and he lit up all the people?
Yep.
That was
No, I
amazing.
didn't
Planet
see
of the
that.
Everybody's laughing. No,
No,
it was
this
like a real
actually
video.
happened. This
Oh, this is a real
happened.
thing. This
Yeah.
is like what happened in Planet of the Apes, but
Yeah,
happens
exactly.
It's like in the Congo or somewhere, and there's these soldiers sitting there, and they see the monkey, and he picks up the gun. They're like, ah, ha, ha. And then he's like, it just like lights up a whole bunch of shit. I don't know how many people maybe or maybe didn't get shot, but it was a
That
was a short
so
video.
Planet of the Apes put that in their shit.
Yeah, I was in
Yeah,
the Planet
that
of the Apes
was
when
in
that one
Planet of the
fucked up
Apes.
dude came over there, Cujo or Cuco or whatever.
Cujo.
Whatever the fuck his name was.
Kodo.
Over there.
Kodo. Kodo, yeah, that was
Cujo
Bad. He
is
was the
the
bad one. He
Stephen
was.
King
You could always
novel.
tell he was a bad ape.
They do it to all of them. You know who the
And
fucked up one is.
Bad gorilla.
Like Kodo and
Bad gorilla.
Spike
Amy-
from the
Amy
Gremlins.
Good
Amy
Gorilla.
Good.
Yeah,
Good
you know
gorilla.
what they do.
Amy Good gorilla.
See, here, we don't like the modern ape movies. We prefer Congo.
Congo OG.
Congo, the OG.
Bad
The
gorilla.
city of
Amy.
Jen.
Now,
Amy Good.
let me take a moment here. I gotta make some statements. I went
Sorry, my
to
gorilla's off a little bit.
an event the other day.
Yeah, I've been to ask you, did you go to that joint, man?
Yeah, I went to an event. Here, there's two things, right? Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, there was a couple of things the other day. I wanted to go to Count Fist thing, but I didn't. So that sucks.
Yeah.
But I had to do one or the other. I decided to go to the Canna Festival that was like 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah, I seen that.
And that was pretty dope. So there's a few folks I wanted to give a shout out to.
The what?
Since
There was a cannabis festival.
There's a cannabis festival yesterday
Yeah.
out in.
Selling weed?
No, they didn't have weed. They had seeds. They had
CBD cream?
They had
bongs.
informational
They had
brochures.
probably some CBD cream somewhere. I didn't see that.
Shit, I should have hit you up
But-
for some seeds.
They had some stuff going on. So there was a company called Virginia Homegrown that was selling some stuff. They had these
Yes.
aloe vera dried
I
Was
fruit.
have
they
heard them.
associated at all with any of those Virginia boys in the tent over there at Canada
That one I
Festival?
think is.
Yes, sir. Commonwealth Canna actually sponsored the whole thing.
Oh,
they were
word.
the primary drivers, and they're the reason their Instagrams
Nice.
how I found out about it. So,
Nice.
also a big shout out to the Commonwealth Canna guys that were there. They were doing their thing.
Hell yeah.
There was a whole group of folks there. There was people selling stickers and such. There was some cool chick from DC. She does at Jen Pape Designs. She's got some dope little stickers and like stamped out metal earrings that are pretty cool.
Nice.
Lovely.
There was GI Genetics. These guys that were selling seeds. They had these fake little grenades that were like foam padded, sort of like a sunglass case, but
Yeah.
that's what the seeds came in. It
Oh,
was
word.
It was pretty dope. There was let's see, some folk medicines, healing arts, and more. A girl named Lauren Koch or cock, you know.
You said that shit's over there where you were. Where
It was
you
literally
were.
in
So that's some
Jeffersonton, dude.
local
It
shit.
was ridiculous. It
How
was
in the
super
fuck?
fucking small. It was super intimate. And this girl, Lauren from Keeper of the Old Ways, was selling stuff that you could blend with your smoke. Like something that's supposed to help with lucid dreaming and something that was supposed to help with this.
I
or
was thinking,
that.
for some reason, I was thinking you was back on the mountain. I was thinking this is some front row fucking.
Nah, dude.
Thing
It was
or-
right out there.
That's
Like literally
that's crazy.
Yeah, because
crazy.
It's crazy.
it came across my gram.
They
'Cause
have
that's
shit
why I
like
saw
that
it
in
when he hit
Richmond
me
all the
up.
time, man. Like those
Yeah,
like, pop-up
757 and all that
festivals,
shit.
like,
But that was the thing. I was like, I wonder where that is. And then I looked, and it was literally like I could have rode a bike there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like I could have walked there. Like it was right there. It was madness. So,
Nice.
So that was really cool to be able to go do that so close to home. But also there was a guy named Chad who does something called hippie camo dyes. He's a camo. He does tie-dye shit,
Nice.
and it was some pretty good stuff. He had some interesting designs, so check that out. At hippie camo on the Instagram.
There you go, there you go.
Then there was, let's see, Mama Misha's Magic Kitchen. She was redefining comfort food.
Huh. How to
Mish.
taste it? You try any?
You know, I didn't. She had like,
Is it laced?
I think she was more doing it was like a how-to cook and shit.
Okay,
kind of
got
thing,
you.
if I remember correctly, but she was cool. And then there was, let's see, the Farmer's Seeds of Kismet on Instagram.
It's such an underused word.
Seeds of Kismet. K-I-S.
Kismet. It's a great fucking word.
M-E-T. Solid stuff. Then there was, let's see, Pipe Dreams out of Manassas. They sell pipes. They got a lot of cool stuff. I was asking Ryan, I think it was, about like a bubbler, one of them big long fucking joints with the bubbler in it.
Yeah.
Says he sees them on occasion, so might have to swing through one day. But yeah, they got some good stuff. It was held at a place called Wallum Gardens, and they do events and stuff, weddings. It was a nice little place. They had a few hundred people there, and it was really well spaced
Nice.
out. There was food trucks and beer and a little bit of
It's not a
live
vineyard
music.
or a winery or anything like that. That place is not a winery.
It's
Probably like an
it's a
event place.
flower destination is what they call it. Yeah, and they gave us flowers when we left. It was pretty cool. And
I love it.
I've met a girl named Elizabeth Melson, who's an independent running for the state senate. She had a marijuana tattoo on her shoulder, and I was
Ah,
like,
nice.
Nice.
Look at you doing some things.
That's my senator.
Yeah, exactly. I'm right there. I can vote for you. I think I'm in her district. She's SD 28. I think that's me. But
Nice.
yeah, there was a lot of cool people there. So shout out to Wallum Gardens for putting that on. And,
What was that, yesterday?
Commonwealth Canada. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wiped me out though, dude. I was there from about noon till about 5.
Did you have
It's
to
like
pay
90 degrees.
admission
Oh
or
yeah, because see, it was still hot
was a
Hot
yesterday.
as fuck.
It was a mission.
How much?
40.
40?
40 bucks.
Ain't bad.
One bad. One
Well,
bad.
hell yeah,
But that
as hot
shit
as it was.
crushed me, dog. It was so hot I was fucked up.
Shit, you know what? Look, we complain about the heat up here because last week was hot, but man, the motherfuckers in Arizona,
Ugh.
bruh, look, I was telling the motherfucker
You
the
could
other
fry
day.
an egg. You
I
could
said,
literally
man, look,
fry
It's
a
that
fucking
hot
egg
all
on
the time,
sidewalk.
though.
no,
not
consistently
quite this hot.
100 plus 115, 110 degrees for 30 days.
Man, I don't know.
Man,
Every
I'm
time-
not walking
every
out
time
with-
every time I talk to my mom, she's always say, "Yeah, we're going down there in Phoenix. It's gonna be 126 or 111."
Look,
Phoenix has always been
For the
100
record,
plus.
that's not how his mom sounds.
But it's at a 120s.
but look,
Oh wait, so you've met his mother too?
my black ass, look,
Oh, wow.
this is my thing. I'm walking around butt naked. Fuck all that.
Yeah, negative over 100.
I'm
I'm
walking
negative.
out, balls
Can you-
dripping.
are you
I
allowed
don't
over
give
there?
a fuck.
What was the question?
Are you allowed
No,
to walk around naked over there? Is that only in
In
Vegas?
Arizona?
We're not even in Vegas. You probably can't walk around naked in Vegas.
I'm not
No,
aware.
not even in Vegas.
I'm not aware of where you can walk around naked.
That fucking hot.
There's like
fuck?
nudist colonies.
Fuck
Yeah, but
nudist,
that's
I don't even
like-
give a fuck. No,
that's
it's
like you
100
gotta go
If
there
you're
to
in a
be
G-string,
naked.
if you're in a
not like a-
G-string, is that technically clothing for
Yes.
a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, as
you
long
can
as you're-
G-string it up, lot.
No,
As long as
fuck,
your
I ain't.
cock
My
and balls
dick is covered. No,
are
it's
covered.
hot. Everything's
You
gonna be
think
out.
ain't that
It's
much
hot.
cover with a G-string?
Mike, all you need is like a kilt that's super lightweight.
Right?
Nah, I'm assed out. That's,
man.
that's still
More
covering.
men
I'm
should
assed
actually
out.
wear kilts.
Fuck
like,
that. I'm
that's
not-
kind of sexy.
My
Like,
balls
I
are
like
gonna be
a kilt.
dripping like 110, 115 balls dripping going to get mail. I'll be mad at people with clothes on. Like, them motherfuckers in Arizona shouldn't even have clothes on.
Y'all
Like,
just be naked.
fuck yeah, just fucking walk
You're
around.
mad at
They
the
should be if
people.
you're gonna be around for that being that hot.
I'm not even coming out the house.
I mean, it's gonna suck when you get in your leather.
Yeah, no, you can't have leather that hot. You cannot have any vehicle with leather that damn hot.
You're gonna have to deal with it, because like a lot of cars come with leather. It's just
No,
like
you gotta put a towel down because if you getting that shit butt naked, balls stick to your
That's
clothes.
what
gonna
they
be
do.
stuck.
Boy,
When
that's
we were in
hot.
Florida, Poppy and Nana, they like completely sunproofed their vehicles.
You got to, because man, that
I mean,
motherfucker
like-
shit
Blanket it
hard.
up,
That's-
They
blanket
had
it
the
up,
windows
everything.
open, but the seats were like covered with a tarp or some
You got
shit.
to. That sun is gonna
Not
rip
tarp,
that leather
not
up like a
tarp.
blanket or something.
It's like a blanket.
I
and
mean,
then,
that
like,
sun's
every
gonna
window
tear that
is-
leather up.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I want?
Too
I want
much.
something
Pain in the
that
ass.
probably doesn't exist, but like
Shark
like
Tank
a
idea.
full-on blowing through seat cover that has air blowing through it from all, like, you know.
Oh man, if you can have your nuts air conditioned, like just get a little brush on your balls,
Yeah, just a nice breeze.
that would be fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, you know those.
that would
Women
be.
need one for like their under
Under the
titties.
titties.
Yeah,
You need a fan for under your titties.
yeah.
Yes.
Are we selling under
Mike,
tan and under
let's go on Shark Tank.
under
You know what I mean?
under titty and
So you're gonna just
under
put
ball
side
fans?
fans in side fans in these cars now.
You might as well. Right down to the seatbelt where
We
it's
need-
right on the door.
We need snatch and cock fans.
There you go. There you go. You know, they used to make them in cars, man. Cars used to have a fan right underneath the steering wheel, a vent right underneath the steering wheel
Right.
pointing at your balls.
Oh yeah, I guess
They
so.
did.
Yeah, like in the
Yeah.
Like
70s.
old Buicks.
But it didn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, my parents used to have one of that
It
shit.
didn't
and you
work,
could just,
though.
And like,
See,
there's-
they need to bring it
They
back.
also had
though.
ashtrays. Y'all
It's a
remember
shitty
ashtrays?
van.
Yeah, and the lighter, they got to bring it
I
back.
got an ashtray in my car.
Do you?
Oh yeah. All
Which
my cars
car?
got ashtrays. Oh, they all had them at least. I might pull them out sometimes. Like
Shit, I remember the one
vet-
I had.
The Vet's got it.
Yeah?
The Buick had it. Yeah, there's an ashtray in my Buick.
I
had to show
had
me
my
that
Lincoln.
picture.
I had fucking the ashtrays in the back with the lighter in the back where you
There
put
might
the
be
push
an
down.
ashtray in the Camry. It's 2000 though, so there's probably still an
Yeah,
ashtray.
there's probably an ashtray in it. Absolutely. They're trying to not encourage people to smoke in cars these days.
Well, yeah,
but,
they're taking that away,
you know.
making all cars vegan now.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that's what's happening. The cars are becoming vegan.
They're still using real leather though.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so,
some leather.
Damn, no, there was something.
Come on, Jew.
Well, I do got one question, but there was a different question that
You got
came
more
in my
questions.
Mind. Yeah, white noise, right? White
Yeah.
noise. Is there black noise?
There's brown.
There's brown noise.
Yeah,
What's brown noise?
similar shit. They're all fucking damn near similar.
But there's no black noise.
Now I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look it up for you.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Michael.
Not a problem. I know there's brown noise. I think there's things
that
like green noise.
What? Green noise.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
what's
gonna
white
need
noise? Noise you can't hear, right?
No,
the
it's
static.
noise you can hear, but it's non-specific and it doesn't like. It's not like repetitive, but it is repetitive.
It's noise you can't hear.
No, it's noise you can.
You can't hear. So black
Hear.
noise is probably noise you can't hear.
White noise is like that AC in the background.
Like
White
that.
noise is like the AC in the
Yeah,
background.
it's like a
So we got
static
going on there.
almost
That's what we call
noise.
white
Just a
noise.
fuzz.
It's like a fuzz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a fuzz.
Tickles your eardrums.
See that? You hear that?
So there's noise.
White noise and
White
music.
noise.
But Mike's saying
Huh.
there's all sorts of different
Yeah,
colored
it's
noises.
different. Well, yeah. So black noise is an informal term used to describe lack of noise.
So like utter
So, like,
silence.
no-
Complete silence.
Yeah, that
Like in
you know.
space.
Silence.
When you get into one of those
Yeah.
rooms that they
Yeah,
build.
I really want to try one though.
What is this, like deprivation chamber?
sound
Yeah, something like that.
deprivation.
But there's a room in I think Utah where it's like the absolute perfectly quiet
Yeah,
room.
they
and
say
people
you
lose
can't.
their
They say you
mind.
can't stay in it for more than a couple minutes.
And they're like, you know, they
wanna
like,
do
and so
it.
do I. So I looked it up. It's
that'd be so
$10,000
cool.
to do this
What?
shit.
Oh,
Per
Mike,
person?
I'm gonna need
For
you
an
to
hour.
loan me some.
You gotta try. You gotta do it for an hour. and
Can we
shit.
go group? Can we go
But
there
I'm
as a
like,
group?
I'm like, wait a minute. So you pay $10,000 to try to do this for an hour. They say after like the first 3 minutes, it's so quiet you hear the blood flowing through your veins.
Do I get $100,000
And you can
if
probably
you
like,
get a
hear your
t-shirt.
heartbeat.
I get a T-shirt
You
if
get
I
a
make it
t-shirt.
an
You
hour?
don't get nothing. You get a
that's
fucking
t-shirt
suck my
and a
dick.
picture saying that you did this shit. I'm like, I know I could probably pull it off because silence
Why
ain't no
does it
thing.
cost that much? How much does it cost to function of a
It's to weed
non-noise
out.
room?
It's to weed out the idiots. That's what it is. We got to make sure we get just the biggest
So
of
only
idiots.
smart people have
No, it's so we get the
$10,000?
biggest
what's
of
brain
idiots.
noise?
Oh,
I'm about to
so
look at it,
idiots
too.
will
We've got it.
spend
Wait,
Is there all the
$10,000.
all the colors
I got
noises?
you.
Do all
What
the
a great
colors got
bar.
noise?
Yeah.
All right, we got brown noise here.
It's
What
like
is
when I
brown
was in
noise?
Vegas, right? There was a John Dillinger signed newspaper, and I was like, and they were asking 10 grand for
Oh
it.
my God.
And I was like, that's really fucking cool.
Super cool.
If I had 10 grand that I really didn't care about, like if I had millions and millions of dollars in every
would've bought
car,
that shit too.
absolutely, that'd have been the thing
Fuck
I bought.
yeah.
There was a lot of stuff.
Dillinger? Come on.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff from back in those days. There was like an article about him that said John Dillinger, blah blah blah, and then he signed his name, John Dillinger, above his name.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So you would just be dropping 10 grand on shit like that?
If I had if I had Joe Rogan money, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would need big money.
So
before
look.
I'd be
What's brown
dropping-
noise?
You got white, pink, and brown noise.
Ooh, what's pink noise? I think I know.
Brown noise is for focus and sleep and comfort.
Okay.
So let me see here. It says brown noise is created by random functions in amplitude, which mean the sound waves are constantly changing in volume and speed.
Okay, so there's like a bunch of apps like that, right? Where you can listen to like seascapes or like city noises.
Yeah, but I thought that was all white noise.
No, white noise, baby, is like a consistent, like a
Like the
steady,
AC.
It's like a steady flow of
Okay,
noise,
now hold on. I'm gonna tell you what pink noise is. Pink noise reduces the difference between the background hum and a loud jarring noise that jolts you out of sleep, like a door slam and a car horn or someone snoring.
It's like an alert noise, like oh my god, something just dropped, something just fell. That was a big boom.
No, it's the thing that keeps you from reacting too hard to the big boom.
Yeah.
Oh, deeper than what I was thinking. That's fucking awesome.
That's crazy.
That is fucking amazing.
You learn things on this podcast too.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I retain things, I learn things, I come up with new ways to say stuff. You know what I mean? It's kind of nice. I dig it, man. Like, this is the thing I got. So, here I meet.
All right, so now white noise refers to a noise that contains all frequencies across the spectrum of audible sound in equal measure.
So it's like a
Steady.
A steady, just one sound of all
one
sound.
noise.
that's what I was trying. Yeah, steady noise.
At a
Like
steady
air conditioning,
fucking
like a
frequency.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to put this shit on for my kids when they were like little babies. I literally had a white noise maker,
I'd
and I
have
could
had
just like
classical
tap
music
it
for the
and-
little fuckers.
That's what they said.
Oh no, I did that too. I did that
Okay.
too.
That's what
Fuck
they said
yeah.
was the best
Bob Marley.
educational
I made him listen
shit
to Bob.
for
I
the-
listened
for the
to
kids.
him
You know
listen to
what's
Bob.
funny?
One at a time, y'all. Please, Jesus fucking Christ.
Dominic, when he was in the womb, it was fucking Outkast and Prince.
Hey, right on.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's cool.
Because that's what he responded to. He didn't respond to, I played all kinds of music. But when Outkast was in that joint, fucking Aquemini, on it. Prince, shit. And James Brown
So the boy would dance in the womb for those
would
artists,
get it.
but nothing else.
Nothing else. Wouldn't respond, nothing else. You know what I mean? Outcast him, but like, I think
See, but I'm talking about like basic, like good classical music, like Beethoven and
No, I
Bach and
tried
shit.
that.
I did
No,
that.
but you're looking for reaction. I'm looking for like just a steady noise to play at somebody that's like better for the brain than than no noise. Like I'd have been playing classical music all the damn time for these little
Me,
fuckers.
I had fucking, that's just old school with me growing up. You know, the old 90s hip hop, it's old school now. But I played that for the kids when they go to bed. I cut the little radio on. That's all we'd be cranking in that bitch. Couldn't have this retarded shit that's
I
going
never
on
played
now.
no damn music for my kids.
You don't play WAP. You don't play WAP for your child.
Fuck no. None of that shit. Not even Pound Town.
I don't even know what that is.
That's that joy where the bitch talk about her pussy pink and her booty hole brown. Pull it up. Pull up. I don't even know ours. Just pull up Pound Town and let you hear that fucking chorus of the bitch. The first story comes out. The bitch tells you her pussy pink, but her booty hole brown.
It's called Pound Town.
Pound Town is what this shit is called. Cause some little motherfucker named Jiggy or Ziggy.
Nicki Minaj.
I don't think it's Nicki Minaj. It's somebody else. Somebody red. It's a red bitch. I think it's her name. Something-
Sexy Red and Nicki
That's
Minaj.
it. Yeah,
Pound
yeah.
Town
There you
2.
go. Yeah, I knew it was something red was in her name. Here you go,
St.
G.
Louis. Heavy on it. key, fuck these niggas up.
Yeah, I've already changed the channel normally.
Get ready.
I'm out of town, thuggin' with my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. We're playing niggas, take a bitch soul. Pound town,
Girl,
just
we
left
missed
Pound
up.
Town.
Pound Town. There you
Blue
go.
Note Jazz Festival.
In Richmond?
Yep,
Oh,
today.
baby, you can come.
Just left Pound Town.
Just left Pound Town.
That's too much. A booty hole brown.
It's a bit much. But you know
Well,
what?
at least she knows what color her booty hole
She's coming
is.
out live, man. She
I
don't.
often
Yeah.
wonder.
She no need.
Wait,
Ain't no
wait.
need for bleaching
Shut
on
up.
that.
We're not gonna run over that. Hold on, we're gonna go back to this.
Yeah, I missed something.
Do you said you always wondered? You want to know what your booty hole look like?
I mean, I'm curious now. She said hers is brown. I'm like, I wonder if
Ask
mine
this
is like.
man.
I've never
Real.
thought about
Get
it
him to
until
take a
just
picture. Get
now.
him to take a picture for you.
No.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, show me on my phone.
I mean, I would let him, but like later.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that later.
Now,
I didn't mean
We'll
right
talk about
now.
that later.
So, does that mean we can tease the audience that in a week, not this
Oh my
coming,
God,
not this
no.
Thursday's episode, but the following Sunday
No, it's not
episode?
gonna be.
Hold up, please tell me. I want
This is not a booty hole intervention.
I did not start this. Okay, I did not start this. I am just trying to figure out what's actually happening here. You really want to know what color how your booty hole looks? I
I
didn't
mean,
say.
I knew I started this whole
I
thing.
mean, your
did.
booty hole.
I didn't say take a picture and show me.
Everything
I said take a picture and show you.
after birth.
It's like the spaghetti bowl. You know, you eat a spaghetti.
It ain't pink no more.
Oh,
Unless
no,
you
it's probably
bleach it.
not.
Right,
No, it's
unless you
probably
bleach
not.
Right, we've
That I
talked.
believe. I 100%.
We've talked about
it.
booty hole bleaching on this show before.
Yeah, and childbirth. We've talked
because-
about childbirth and like how
Because
it fucks
look,
a woman
Even
up.
vagina, your vagina probably not the same fucking color that it was at 12 or 11
God
the first
damn,
time you
this
looked at your vagina.
Thanks, babe. You're right.
I don't know. I'm saying, I know my booty hole. My booty hole don't look like it looked like when I was 11 or 10. I never looked at my ass. I never spread it in the back. In the
No,
mirror
wait a
in the back.
minute.
Looking at the
Wait a
mirror.
minute.
Figure out what my booty hole look like.
Hold on.
You know what I mean? But I'm short.
You're lying.
Motherfucker.
You're lying. Because remember he said he wanted to squat over the mirror when we left that one day?
I was growing. I'm saying as a kid, I don't know what it looked like coming out. Like when I was a kid, I don't know what color my booty hole was.
I ain't
I
seen
know
my
what it
booty
is
hole
now
in
as a
years.
man. I know what it is now as a man, but I don't know what it's. I don't know like OG day. You know what I'm screaming? I don't know start to finish. I just know midterm.
He said he
You know, I'm just
didn't
going
squat
off
over the mirror when he was
midterm.
a
You know what I'm
kid.
saying? I think it's gonna change. But I was just saying, I don't know the original factory. I don't know from factory. You know, I ain't no factory.
You didn't check it at the factory.
I ain't no
spec.
factory.
I didn't look
But
at it
I'm
when
sure
I bought it.
factory is hot pink, coming out hot pink. I'm sure factory is hot pink. Hot pink edition. Barbie color. You know what I mean? But as you age, you still,
My booty hole came out Barbie color.
Yeah, you ain't continue to carry out the Barbie, I don't think.
Oh, fuck.
I don't mind it. I've been put some damage on my booty hole life, man. You know what I mean? God damn. I mean,
Play the song for him,
all
play
the
the
chicken,
song
all
for
the
him.
chicken and grease. Not just
booty hole
exit
is
only.
brown.
Exit only. But I've been blowing up some toilets, so I know that motherfucker can't be sparkly clean. Ain't no look like goddamn Mr. Clean's head. I'll tell you that. Goddamn. I've been blowing up some toilets now. I'm telling you, bubble guts is a real thing. Shit pains is god damn, man.
Yeah, that song came from a real place.
Yeah, that's real life, man.
Oh, man.
And grown men out there, they damn near almost shit themselves if they ain't. But you ain't gonna say it out loud, but we all know. God damn. Maybe not desk job, but I guess it's desk job. If a desk job man shit himself, he got some real live action.
That means
Like when
yeah,
you
he
got a
really- he
bathroom,
really got
when you got a
something
bathroom in your area and you shit yourself, that's
Yeah.
real live action.
You got COPD. You got
But it's like a
something
guy
going
like
on.
me where I'm 3 floors away and fucking and a quarter mile from a shitter. I can kind of see you shitting on yourself. You know what I mean?
You gotta hit that 5
Yeah.
gallon bucket.
You gotta almost like where I'm at. You gotta like kind of pucker your ass by the shitter and be like, nah, I'm straight for a little bit. So I can come back, especially if you're on third floor. You might be up
This
there
conversation
stuck
took such a fucking turn.
trying to fit.
Such
But you can't find a corner, they fire you now, man. We
Oh my
shit in the
God.
bucket. I can whip up the shit on the floor. Like, what do you want from me, bro?
Shit in the bucket.
God damn. They fire some dude shit on the hallway trying to run to the shitter.
Can you see this motherfucker sit on the bucket right now, mid-floor, like, hey, look, I was trying to make it to the third floor, but y'all motherfuckers I gotta go upstairs to
Look,
get there. This
I
ain't
just
working.
couldn't make it. I ain't know y'all closed stair 3. You ain't told nobody till I got to it and shit. You know what I mean?
Alright,
I
so
gotta
I'm just
come
gonna
all the
sit
way
right
over
here in
here and
this
shit. Like, fuck. Lucky I made it down here.
You lucky I ain't shit in my hand and just start throwing this motherfucking shit down the other flight of stairs.
No. Nobody likes those noises.
I laugh at them, and you're laughing at them. Don't laugh at them. If you don't like them, don't laugh at them.
That's green noise right there. That's
That's
green
great. That's
noise.
definitely green noise. That's cloud
That's
noise.
for sure green noise.
That's that booty mist. Can you go to sleep with that?
Oh no, stop. No one likes
I think you're wrong.
it. I know, I'm cracking. I am laughing my ass off over here.
Oh,
So,
man.
you know, take that for
Yeah, I know.
what
If
you
you
will.
stop laughing, maybe I'll believe you.
I can't help it. Y'all are some funny motherfuckers.
Appreciate you.
Seriously.
Oh, man. God
It's been the
damn it.
highlight of my fucking weekend. Let me tell you.
It's the highlight of every week I tell you.
Uh-huh. We do this. This is what we do.
Steve, man, need you to come out next weekend. Don't know why, but we need you to come out here
Flat
next
Earthers, we
weekend.
need you to come out
Yeah,
next
for real.
weekend.
We need lady flat earthers.
Anybody,
I
come
need-
on.
I need a lady flat earther.
I
to
feel
come
like
on the
there's
pod.
one amongst us. Like, not here, but
Oh, there's
in
one out
Fauquier.
there.
There's
Oh,
gotta
there-
be.
you think
there's a
gotta
lady flat
fucking
earther
be.
in Fauquier?
Yes, of course.
Nice.
Don't you think so?
I don't know. Maybe there's bound
There's
to
a
be.
lot of ass backwards people.
There's a lot of hippie fucks out here out of their minds, so there's probably a flat earther
There
around this
probably
bitch
for
somewhere.
Sure is, yeah.
Yeah. Seems
Flat
like,
Earth lady.
Seems
Just
like
like
I'm
a
Find one
Flat
in
Earth lady.
Richmond. Honestly, I should put out some feelers.
I'm telling you. We just need a chat. We need somebody that thinks they know their shit that we can
We
ask
don't care.
questions.
I don't care what part of of this flat Earth they live in. I just need more details.
Let me see if I can find some.
Right. We got questions.
Even if we get Dave back again, just to
We got questions.
just to say what he said again and co-sign it, kind of like we're like cops interviewing people, like where you go, sir, blah blah blah, where you
that
go,
would be
sir.
really interesting
Just
if
see if
we,
he says the same shit.
If we went back to his old shit, wrote everything down that he said, and then quizzed him on it, like, you know.
Wait, just
hey,
wait till-
Don't I think I have the notes I took on that.
Well, but like,
I'd have
we have
to
a
look it
whole
up.
fucking
Yeah,
episode
we
we
got
can
the
listen
episode.
Let's say
to.
you re-episode and then put them together and see what, like, see if they're the same shit.
I'll be like, do you remember when you said this?
Well, don't even say it. Just ask it. Ask him. He's not gonna remember it, saying it about it. He's gonna love to talk about it. Flat Earth's gonna love to talk about it. You can ask that motherfucker the same question the whole time you're talking to
Yeah,
him.
he's
That
just
motherfucker gonna keep
bringing it.
answering it.
He
He
just
gonna
bringing
keep
it.
answering it.
Yeah.
Like he's got really interested. He's really interested. You're doing it, man.
I told him I was
You're
going to turn him
doing
into
it,
a
man.
flat earther.
You're really doing it, man.
You
But
know,
are there no
there's-
other flat Earth guys other than that are named Dave, other than Flat Earth Dave?
No, I'm
Are there
looking
any
up
other
Flat Earth
Daves?
shit right now. I'm looking up Flat Earth women, Flat Earth ladies. But
I
none of
joined the
these
Flat
women-
Earth community on
I see
the
that. I
jump,
see you falling in,
and,
yeah.
and they ain't telling me nothing.
But
It's just a bunch of pictures of the Earth as a globe, and I'm like,
here's the
y'all-
thing though
all right,
that
then.
I'm looking at, the Flat Earth women that I'm looking at, that I'm coming up with, and the Flat Earth ladies, they haven't posted anything since 2019.
See, they left, fell off the. They kept going. They just kept driving. They just kept floating
kept
straight.
going.
They must have found
They
the
must have
edge.
kept floating straight.
They must have found the edge. Or they went out of that extra terrain.
Oh, this motherfucker, you done joined a couple communities, man.
I'm falling the fuck
He
out.
really
Man, showing
is.
me nothing but the sky, the ceiling, or the space, and then the globe, like half the Earth.
You're
And
fully
that's
interested,
not flat.
huh? You're fully interested.
Well, I'm just trying. And most of them Al Qaeda. It's all in. It's all in
You
Al
know,
Qaeda.
I'm gonna follow the shit.
Whatever
you're
those little
following,
swiggly
that
lines
way.
looking at this and shit, you know what I mean? Look at Arabic. It
You
look
see
like
it?
that, yeah. I can click on translation every time, but I just have to click on translation. I'm not pressing one for English in America, you motherfucker! It's America! English to me what the fuck you listen to and speech!
But
you
this,
know I'm screaming?
this is your Flat Earth group on Facebook or something?
It's Instagram. I'm
on the
looking at
gram.
it now.
You're following a Flat Earth group on the gram.
follows a
Flat Earth community or some shit like that.
And you
found
constantly have
one.
to translate it.
If I wanted to read what they're saying.
There's different flags that they have up. I'm looking at the shit now. I'm going back and
They ain't
forth.
giving out no information to co-signing their Flat Earth. That's all I know, bro.
That's some bullshit.
Every time I look at their progression on details is not going nowhere. It's the same shit. Like if they say they're level 3, they at level 3. Like,
So they never get anywhere.
I'm just still at where the water go. That's where I'm still at, bro. Now, if the water fall off, eventually it go away. You know what I'm screaming? If I brush
But you're
water
implying-
off my porch, it go away. It don't just show back up.
You're implying that there's some sort of gravitational field
There's
that's
got
going
to be something. If the
different.
Earth's 75% of water, where did
Right,
water
but
go?
the gravitational field would have to be different than what we consider it to be if we think of the Earth as flat, right? Because it's not some core, with magma around it and
Magma.
land and crust.
Not
and
magma.
There
all
is
of
that
this.
too, because the moon, the waves, and the current and the tide definitely are affected with the moon.
Absolutely.
They're all tied together. No question about that.
That's
No matter
because
where you are
the
in the
moon is
world.
caught in our magnetic orbit and it's spinning around us. I mean, that's how I think it all works. I don't know. This flat Earth motherfuckers clearly
Flat
think
Earth think it
different.
was projected as being projected.
Right, they
up
think it's
there.
on like the dome above us, like we're in a snow globe, and the moon is just like on the snow globe looking at us, like it's a sticker or some shit, and it moves around.
That moon definitely affects the water, for sure.
But then you got other cats with different theories to where, okay, you got the flat Earth and there's like a little area where it splits and somewhere in the ice wall where it goes over to the next side to where they say we got 7 continents over here on this and there's like another 20 on the other side of the fucking wall that we don't know about, and this, that, and the other.
So that on this flat, so we only on half the frisbee right now.
Yeah.
We still got the other half of frisbee we ain't even been over yet.
All right, take it like a fucking potato bun, a hamburger
it's
bun,
like-
and it's split open like this. That's what they're talking about. Like you got this half over here with the 7 continents. You go through
No,
the
it's
ice wall, you
around.
got this.
It's around.
It's still got to be one thing though. Now you're talking about two different
No,
southern lanes. You know
Think
what
about
I'm
this.
saying?
You remember?
Potato bun.
Do you remember the frisbee that you could spin on your finger that had like the little cup in it?
Oh,
that your finger went into.
yeah.
That's where we are. We're inside that little realm. And what their theory is that thing that you're spinning your finger on, there's that rim around it. Like that's the ice wall. And in theory, there's more shit outside of it.
outside of it that you can't get to.
That's what it's like, a
fucking
record. Like think of it like a record, right?
Different governments
Where the
bought
needles,
Antarctica.
the needle moves through a certain amount of space.
Yeah, you got the
right?
center joint, and then you got yeah.
So there's different tracks on the record, right? And in theory, like the way they look at flat Earth, we're like the label in the middle, and there's more land and water out beyond the little space that we're inside of.
I mean, we have the shit right here underneath of us though already. You know, the holes in the ground, the big ass fucking Earth that's already underneath Earth.
Oh,
what's
you
that?
mean where King Kong lives?
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I mean? You got that too. So there's a whole lot of shit.
There's a lot going on, huh, Mike?
Yeah, a whole lot of shit.
King Kong live in the earth, bro.
You don't remember the movie?
Yeah, the King Kong and all
Where they
that
sit
shit.
down like the middle of the fucking goddamn planet.
Which one? Kong movie?
It's like a hollowed out space.
It was Kong versus Godzilla.
But it's always been like that, Jude. They've always been in subspace.
Because there's an actual.
That's where the dinosaurs were.
What's
like,
the joint? Is it in China?
You know.
I thought they was
Huh? Big ass cave is in China, right?
I thought they was multiversing the whole time. Now I start thinking about some of them.
no.
Bitch, I'm about to go back and rewatch that
The
one.
theory of all that stuff is
Kong Godzilla,
that there's
Yeah,
like
I might
a
have watched
space
that.
inside the Earth that they go and hang out and live in and shit. And
near the core.
sort of like you fall into like a hole.
So everything against you learn in school.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
It's just more bullshit. But it's like flat Earth, hollow Earth, like whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's all that bullshit. It's all just somebody's little like theory of okay, you're wrong about like.
Well, if that's
The thing you
okay,
think.
but if it's flat, then there's technically no center. You just got layers. There'll only be a center if it's actually a globe. You know, I'm screaming.
No, think
then
of
you
it
got
like a
damn-
record. It's on the needle. Like there's that
Oh, yeah,
nipple in the
you're
middle,
sorry, you're-
and so there's technically like a
I don't know
record.
about all that. That's wild. That's live action.
I mean, you know, I just elaborate on the things that Flat Earth Dave said.
But it's still spinning.
I don't know if it's spinning or
we're
not.
not spinning. It's
I think
everything is
that
spinning around
everything
us. The sun
spins
and the
around us.
moon.
We just chilling.
There's
Yeah.
like a snow globe on top of us, and stuff moves around outside
That's
of
what they
that.
said, that the sun is the one thing that's moving
So
around.
everything's
He
us.
doesn't-
hauling ass around us. We
He
just
doesn't
staying
think
still.
space is in an infinite direction in all directions around us like it actually is. Like if you like point right? Like, and you go out beyond the clouds and the stars and the moon and the skies and all that shit. It just keeps going and 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 going. That's like the theory. It like never ends, right? Flat earthers don't think that. At least that's what Flat Earth Dave was saying. That it's
So they're
not-
gonna hit a
it's not-
wall or
it's not
something? They
like
just can't
that.
go that way. You can't.
There's just nothing out there. That's the top of the globe.
There's nothing
I don't
out
know.
there, but you gotta stop somewhere. If there's nothing out there, you can't just keep. God damn it, Dave! Man, fuck you, Flat Earth, you motherfuckers! Y'all are not real people. Can y'all bring your government robotic asses out here and get back on this goddamn podcast and start talking some of this shit? God damn it! Y'all better be listening, because I'm not gonna remember none of this shit by the time y'all motherfuckers come out here and run this bullshit by, motherfucker. If you're driving straight, motherfucker, you got to stop some motherfucking where, bitch. Whether it's water, police, roadblock,
It's
a
the ice
bridge,
wall.
fucking no more land, a mountain. You can't, motherfucker. If you fly straight, you're gonna keep going straight. We mean go nowhere. It's it. Now what do you, I mean, what
You
the
get to the
fuck?
ice wall, you can't get over the ice wall.
That's it.
So
It's over.
you just hitting it like a dickhead missing the fucking vagina, you know what I mean? Just hitting thigh. Is that what's
Right.
going on over
You're
there?
hitting
That's just what's going on.
thigh, you're
Just
belly
dick
button,
on thigh.
and booty
Just dick
hole.
on thigh action. That's where we're at
You
right
ain't
now. Dick
getting where
on
you need to
thigh.
get
Go to the
to.
Holy
left, baby.
fuck, man.
Go to the left.
You're not even gonna get that far.
Jesus fuck, you're not even getting that far.
'Cause governments are gonna
Christ,
stop
like
you.
belly button sex.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn
right,
it,
the
man.
governments are
Governments are gonna
Fuck,
stop you.
man.
Whatever government's there.
We having dry belly button sex, and
Son
this
of
is
a
some bullshit.
bitch. Yeah, God damn, that's a
Thanks to
straight-
Flat Earth, all I can do is stick my dick in his
damn,
belly
God,
button right here.
fuck, man. If any of y'all fucks are listening, man, please bring some goddamn fucking sunshine on this motherfucking problem over here, because I don't know what the fuck y'all smoking. First off, I need some, unless it's spice
I
or
need
cane
some.
something from whatever to whenever. I don't need none of that. Like, if it's some kind of marijuana, I need all that, because I don't know what the fuck kind of shit y'all screaming, man. I can almost see how y'all's talking about we on the record, and there's just worlds and worlds around on the outside maybe, but I don't know if you just go out like
Ladies and gentlemen, with that
where's
said,
the fucking water go?
back
Keep
to it.
coming back.
How does water stay?
On any other fountain make it goes off the edge and it goes right back down to the pump and comes right back out. If this shit's just going over the edge, just gone. All right, then peace out, bitches. Like how's it come back?
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a
Son of
close.
a bitch.
Oh
You
yeah.
never can tell what we
I'm gonna
might
go
just get into
look at my
talking
butthole.
about.
What the
Say
really?
again. God damn it. We're back to the booty hole now. Look, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we'd like to thank you so much for listening to the Mason and Friends show.
Hey, y'all fucked up.
We'd
man.
like to we'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Yes. Like,
Yes.
share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Keep grinding. On.
Hey, can we play Bleach Booty Hole
Oh
or Bleach my
yeah. Do
Booty
we
Hole?
have it? Can we pull it up?
I don't know if I got it or not. I forgot my whole.
Oh, you
regular
don't have
rig.
it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see if it's on my phone.
Because my boy brought that up at
I
work.
think it might be on my phone.
And I'm like, dog, yeah, I got it. We got a whole
Yeah.
episode that we and a song about that, bro. And they're like, what?
Came
I'm like,
that
yeah,
night.
that was a long time ago. That had to be 500 something.
Yeah, it was around that
Well,
time.
maybe 6. What we at 7?
No, it was before 5. We were probably 400 then. Somewhere in the 400 to 500 range.
I think that was right around Fiston.
Yeah, it was. Because the booty hole Lucha came first, and then the fisting was after that.
You're so
It just
dirty.
it was
The
questions.
song is
we had.
called "Bright Like a Booty Hole."
Yeah, bright like a booty hole. Yeah.
All right, so stay tuned after this
like
for
Rihanna's.
yes.
Yeah.
Stay
Oh,
tuned.
fuck yes.
Stay tuned after this for "Bright Like a Booty Hole." Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bit by little bit, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
That's
Stay
right.
the fuck tuned, bro. You gonna love it.
That's right. Keep grinding on the things that you're trying to get done because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
Don't forget, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
And we wish you nothing but the best.
all day, every day.
Stay tuned for Bright Like a Booty Hole and peace be with you.
Go.
Breaking nigga neck, break triple X, take a cigarette, dip it in wet, get on the internet, chat with a couple of chicks and flicks and this. Wet with the tongue like a French kiss, spitting like a visit to the dentist.
looking at you, looking at me and my booty hole. Why can't it be like it used to? I remember when my booty hole was nice and pink. Her booty hole nice and pink, but now it ain't pink no more. When I don't know if I need to get that bleach kit. If I do, I might do it my damn self. Save that $45, because you know that I got to save my money. When I save it all the time, I ain't feeling this jam, something different. This studio is not the same. I think I need to put it over in the corner. If I'm rapping in the corner like I used to, that might be a little more better. Yes, cause I lost my topic. I was thinking I started on the booty hole cleaning. Now I don't know if I want to bleach my booty again, but I never bleached it in the first place. Y'all just said, what the hell? I thought he never got his booty bleached. He must have been lying in the first place. God damn it. Booty hole, 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 booty hole. Man, we gotta start loving this shit again, man. We start doing this shit, man. God damn it. I'm really going to have to set this up over there in the corner or something like that, maybe. Like that standing mic and build a little something. Put a boot on in the corner now because of you. Like to spit that shit, get you in your ears like what to hear. You trying to figure out what the crazy shit that I'm gonna say. It don't make sense, it never has, but I got fucking music for days. Y'all can rock your head and your face will hurt. I can guarantee that your face will hurt when you listen to me, cause the shit I say is crazy. Fucking more than a Looney Tunes they took off TV, cause your white people got these feelings saying they racist and sexist, but the shit that we grew up with, yeah, booty hole. God damn. Yeah. Oh, I thought we was done, but we're not. Looney Tunes, yes, it's a WWWWB. That's the shit I like to see. Y'all motherfuckers with your sensitivity, y'all took everything away from everybody. Y'all might as well erase the history books, give them a blank page like Flat Earth Day. What y'all gonna do? What y'all wanna know? What y'all gonna hear? A lot of bullshit. You questioned everything in life, questioned everything that you ever been taught and learned. Is that a lie? Is everybody here or not? We got the third, fourth, fifth sense. Who's the first sense? I don't even know what's it gonna be. How the fuck they talking to me? Yes sir, I'm starting to feel my beats. Yes, dropping like it's hot. Peace, yeah.